My name is Kirsten Tibballs and I want to share with you a quick and easy way to create your own Easter eggs. You're going to love this. When I'm making products, any sort of recipe, I like to know where my ingredients come from. The chocolate I use is made from 100% sustainable cocoa beans. We're going to place all the chocolate into the saucepan. All you're going to need is a Miele Induction cooktop. Turn it on. I use heat setting number 4. You must continuously stir the chocolate until you've got half liquid, half solid chocolate, then we remove it from the heat. Transfer the chocolate to a bowl. All you need to do now is vigorously stir the chocolate until all the chocolate is completely melted. The next step is to see if your chocolate is correctly tempered. Take a piece of baking paper, dip it in, just a small amount, tap off the excess to make sure it's a thin layer. Leave that at room temperature for 5 minutes for dark chocolate, 7 minutes for milk chocolate, which is what I'm using, and 10 minutes for white chocolate. If it doesn't set within that time, your chocolate is not tempered. Now that the chocolate has set, we're ready to start molding our eggs. Take a ladle to fill the mold up and fill each egg with chocolate. Now you can use a straight palette knife or the back of a knife to scrape off the top of the mold. Tap out the air bubbles, turn the mold upside down and tap it gently on the side. While it's still upside down, scrape off all the drips, turn it over, scrape it once again, place it flat down on a piece of baking paper. All the chocolate that we've tapped out, as soon as it sets, we're going to chop it up and then we can temper and start again. Leave the egg, as tempting as it is to peek, on the paper for 10 minutes. Molds look fantastic. We're just going to give the surface another scrape. The mold can now go into the fridge for 20 minutes, no more. The eggs have been in the fridge for 20 minutes. Place your fingers in, pull them out. They look amazing. Turn the oven on and set it to 50 degrees Celsius. Place a tray inside and give it a few minutes to warm up. Pick up the 2 halves, place the open edges on the warm tray, align all the edges, and I place it back into the mold to hold it. You can leave these beautiful shiny eggs as they are, but if you want to give them a little bit more texture, make them a little bit more chocolatey, you can get a new nail brush and just scratch the surface of the egg. This way as well, if your eggs aren't overly shiny, this is a great finish to do. Be mindful, the temperature of your hands will take away the brush surface. So rotate the egg and don't hold it in one position for too long. Once again, you can stop at this stage and have a delicious and beautifully finished brushed egg. But if you want to make it that little bit extra chocolatey and add a touch of bitterness, I'm going to apply some Dutch processed cocoa powder to the surface. And then we go over the surface. You can see the cocoa powder goes into all the crevices that we've just created to not only give us a fantastic look, but to also give us a beautiful and delicious flavour. There's nothing more satisfying than making your own Easter eggs, and it is quite easy once you know how, and utilising that Miele Induction cooktop method that I've shared with you. Use quality ingredients and quality equipment and you can never fail.